Good morning. Welcome to the Carla Marie and Anthony show as Carla Marie gets set. So one of the things that Carla Marie has been doing recently is making sure she's up early and everything, but she has to get so much done in the morning that she apparently struggles to get here.
Yeah,
Hold on, I gotta turn your mic on. There you go.
I've been doing a morning workout, but by the time that ends, it's a struggle. The problem is that I sweat so much, just in general,
Yeah.
at the workout, no matter how easy I go, and I come home and my hair is soaking wet that I literally have to blow dry it, even if I don't wash it.
So you're just blow drying sweat?
Yeah, like feel it.
And you make fun of me for sitting on the couch? You're just blow drying? You're like,
Well, you're not supposed to wash your hair every day,
if it's that sweaty, you're supposed to. Or at least give it a little rinse.
sir. No.
So you're just
So-
so you're like super sweaty and you're just drying yourself? You're not even showering?
No, I shower, but I'm not washing my hair.
So you keep your head out of the water.
Do you think I wash my hair every day?
Do you not wet it? You don't wet your hair in the shower? Like even to rinse it? I don't understand what you're talking about.
What do you mean I'm confused. If I'm washing my hair, then it gets wet. There are.
So if you're not washing your
I
hair,
wash
it
my
doesn't
hair
get
3
wet.
days a week.
So it only gets wet 3 days a week. So what do you wear a shower cap?
I don't know. I just put it in a little bun.
3 days a week.
Why do you think my showers are so quick sometimes?
I don't know. Not my problem.
This is something.
Like, cause there are sometimes where I don't use shampoo,
I know.
but I'll still wet my hair.
No. Girls can't do that. I would literally. That's like.
Even when I had long hair, I used to do that.
I would end like. Isn't that how the beginning of getting dreads? Isn't that you just wet your hair and don't?
No, I don't.
I think Steph told us that.
But I think that's also like months.
But for women, I'm talking about your hair won't do that.
No, I'm telling you, when I had long hair, I would do this as well. I didn't have dreads.
You didn't shampoo and condition your hair, you just wet it.
Sometimes.
I would. Yeah, thank you, Meg. We can't do that, Tones. Yeah, dry shampoo. I need to hit it with that before I leave today.
What does dry shampoo do?
It like absorbs the oils, so you can go longer.
But
without
aren't oils good for your hair?
Yeah, but it absorbs like the excessive amount of oils that makes your hair like slick when you don't want it to be.
This is all stupid. Just wash your hair already.
Oh.
Just wash your hair. Welcome to the show.
No.
Thank you to everyone who is hanging out with us. What? Why did you just say no?
To you, but
Oh.
then Liz from Gettysburg said, my husband just realized that you use conditioner after shampoo. He thought you used it first to condition your hair to be washed. So here's the thing. Obviously, 99.9% of us know it's shampoo, then conditioner. However, I often do the reverse, and this is like a trend. You'll see it pop up every once in a while in a magazine or whatever, because when you do the reverse, you do condition your hair, make it super smooth, and then you use the shampoo, and it helps you go longer between washes because the conditioner obviously can make your hair feel like oilier. Sometimes I'll do shampoo, conditioner, and then shampoo just on my scalp again.
So I heard you do this years ago,
Years
maybe on
ago.
Elvis's show. You
No,
talked about
it was when we
on our
first
show?
started here, yeah.
And then after you said that, I thought about it and I was like, well, I don't really need to go that long without shampooing my hair, so it doesn't
Right.
matter to me. But then I heard someone say that it also helps, like if you leave conditioner in, not leave it in, but if you put your conditioner on after your shampoo, after you wash it, shampoo is a funny word. It like weighs your hair down a little bit. So if you want like
More volume and
then
Yeah.
you do the conditioner
Yes.
first, and then you let it settle, and then you wash it out afterwards.
But you're
But
also
I also learned you're supposed to do both of those things, regardless of what order, before you wash your face. Because if
Then
you
it
wash your
pours.
face first,
and then all the dirt falls down.
then you shampoo your hair, all the dirt comes out of your hair, which it's normally like cleaner. Obviously, it's not just like oil because there's
Right.
soap in there. But then when you have shampoo on your hair, or I'm sorry, conditioner on your hair, that gets on your face after you've washed it, which kind of defeats the purpose.
Right.
So washing your face is actually supposed to be one of the last things you do in the shower.
And you're not supposed to put conditioner on your scalp. Conditioner is supposed to be, which
Well,
I don't
hi-
know what guys do,
yeah.
but conditioner is supposed to be for everything that would be in your ponytail, essentially. So
Well, I put it
'cause-
on the same way I put on shampoo.
Yeah, but shampoo you're also really just supposed to do on your scalp. You're not supposed to, because shampoo dries out your hair.
Mhm.
I don't know, just saying.
Wait, I thought you said you're not supposed to put it on your scalp. Oh,
shampoo on your scalp.
This is there's just too many rules. We need a much easier routine in the shower. Cableman44 said, as a guy, I wash my hair every time I'm in the shower, but shampoo once a week. So washing
So
your
you
hair.
wet your hair every time you're in the shower, but you wash it once a week.
Yeah.
I would say that.
So, and I've also been told by some people you're not supposed to like shampoo your hair every day, but some people say you are. It's very, very confusing. Oh, how are we not in the hype train? I don't know, Jen. It's a great question.
Are we live?
Yes, we are actually on. People can hear us. We are talking. You scared me for a second, though, because I had to look over.
Okay, sorry. So it's Tuesday. You were going to start the show, but we went on a...
Yeah, I don't know. Thank you to Dave C84 for his 5 gifted tier 1 subs. Appreciate that. And then we just got a bit in there from Dave C84 as well. I think Dave C84 is trying to kick off the hype train by himself. Jen from Jersey City, thank you very much for those 100 bits as well.
Oh, Jen from Jersey City, were you attacked by lantern bugs this week?
Those, I want to...
I'm telling you right now, I see everyone's posts from New Jersey, and I'm like...
Well, when we were in Philadelphia for our...
Meetup. Fun employment.
The Fun Employment road trip, we did a meetup there, and those lantern bugs were everywhere in Philly, too.
I remember some places were like, please do not open our store door unless you're actually going to come in or whatever it was.
Like one person at a time, stuff like that. I also, this sounds like kind of gruesome. I would just like to walk around Jersey City with like a tennis racket and just start smacking those bugs.
No, so Karina, a lantern bug is not a lightning bug. It is an invasive species. I believe it came here from Asia somehow. It got here. And they're, from what I remember, they look like moths, but they're like white and have red dots on them. They're like really pretty. And they can't harm you as a human. However, they literally kill trees, plants, everything just by existing. Like they ruining.
Spotted lanternfly advisory. And this is jerseyscity.gov.
My parents have been getting a bunch of them. They're so pretty.
They're pretty cool looking. Let me pull it up on the screen here.
That's how they get you.
That's how they all get you.
That's how they get you.
Let's pull it up on the screen here.
But they're like, and there's all these different ways to kill them. Obviously, you can just squish them. It's not like a stink bug where if you squish it, it's going to smell, or cockroaches where eggs come out. None of that. You can squish them. I believe you can do vinegar spray. People are being instructed to commit mass murders of these bugs.
All right, here's what they look like. And if you want to check out Care Credit, I guess do that as well. So yeah, throngs of spotted lanterns.
Throngs?
Throngs?
Throngs of people?
Throngs, a large group of things.
Such a weird headline.
Oh, I thought you were making fun of me. I was like, I just read the headline. Throngs of spotted lanternflies swarm New Jersey apartment buildings. Video shows.
I get it. I thought it said throngs have spotted. I was like, see, look at them sucking on that tree. Oh, Basking Ridge, New Jersey. All the fancy people there about to get all their trees knocked down. Yeah, so, what happened? Right there, Rutgers, shrubs and worms. According to bug experts at Rutgers University,
yeah,
they can kill more than 70 varieties of trees.
There are a lot of infestation experts at Rutgers. If you know what I mean.
There was a man trolling
More
me
like
on Twitter.
Slutkers.
There was a man trolling me on Twitter yesterday, and I looked at his bio, and guess where he went to school?
Rutgers.
No. Seton Hall. He told me I was not smart.
That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to troll Rutgers
dude,
alum.
You're going in the garbage.
Okay, so have we figured out where they come from, though, is the question.
I believe it was, well, I'm sure the chat knows. They know everything. Go back.
True. All right, let's get
the Jersey people got to know. Whoa. What happened? We left for 2 seconds, and now we're at 100% of something.
Shoot. That's awesome. Robbie and Everett, thank you very much for the 5 gifted Tier 1 subs. Oh, man, we got a lot. Lisa, thank you very much for your gifted Tier 1 sub. Jen as well. Did we actually finish the whole thing? No, that's level 3.
Oh.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
Cool.
Wait, these bugs jump on you? Okay, put us back.
I'm getting there. Relax, homie. There we go.
Okay.
Dana on Long Island, thank you very much for the 100 bits. Why do you have to scroll? Can you connect to
mice?
Which sound, I was like, mouses? It's not mouses. Mice.
I don't know if it'll work. I have another one, but
to one computer. I'm sure if it was if they were wired, you could. But I don't know about setting up 2 wireless mice. Mice does not sound like I'm saying it right in a computer way.
Mice.
Is there an engineer out there? Like, when you're ordering for an office, or maybe an IT person, when you're ordering for an office, are you ordering 80 mice or mouses? Miguel from MIA, thank you very much for the 1,000 bits.
I think you
Appreciate
say,
that.
when you say mouses, it just never happens.
Oh, this is something really cool. Stop scrolling for a second. You're just scrolling for no reason.
Whoa.
What?
Miguel?
Yes. So this is something really cool that I just discovered as we were like going through all of the bits and badges and things that we can adjust on our channel. So Miguel in Miami, Florida, just gifted 1,000 bits. And apparently there are badges you can get, which we have to make soon, where you'll have a little badge, Miguel, that says you have, over the course of your time with us here, gifted 1,000 bits. 10,000 bits, which is really cool. And
he doesn't have the badge, though.
no, because we don't have that set up yet.
What should we make it be?
What we do have for 10,000 bits and 1,000 bits, I believe, is there are different emotes you can use if you've reached that level.
Well, what should we make the badge look like?
I was thinking, so we can also change what the bits look like.
Bits or badges?
The bits. That thing that's like swirling on the screen when people gift bits. We can change those, and I was thinking about making them little plates, like little weights. Or the badge could be a weight. Because we got a bunch of cat stuff. I don't know if we need any more of that.
No, we don't need cats, but I like gems. Gems are cute.
Okay. I mean, my dad was a jeweler, so that makes sense. I'm trying to make it like everything customizable to our show.
Oh,
DJ Synth, thank you very much for the 300 bits.
Damn.
What were you saying, Carla Marie?
Someone else did something. Heather on Long Island.
So, as we're getting ready, because it looks like we'll most likely hit hype train level 5, tell everyone what we are drinking from Seattle Cocktail Club today, Carla Marie.
We are drinking a Kool-Aid cocktail mix. Oh, yeah. What does he say? Oh, yeah. The Kool-Aid guy.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what
we can't do Dane Cook quotes anymore.
No, that's not a Dane Cook quote.
No, but we all make fun of it because of Dane Cook. That was like his first big thing that like...
The Kool-Aid guy?
The Kool-Aid guy.
Okay, well, we're drinking basically alcohol.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. You fixed that wall.
Where's my paper?
Before my mom gets home. I don't know.
No, it's been here. But it says what's in it on the paper, and I can't say what's in it if I don't have my paper.
Well, maybe you should learn how to clean up after yourself when we leave this studio. So there was a question in the chat. Dave C84 said, what is the 1.5 next to my name? So if you're in the chat, and you can actually see it on the screen as well, and you see a little paw print with a number in it. If it's gray, it means how many months in a row that person has subscribed to our channel.
Oh.
If it is a different color, green, blue, red, that is how many years they have subscribed to our channel. Gold means 1 year.
Oh, no.
Anything other than gray represents a year. So if you see a 1, like DJ Synth has subscribed for an entire year. What are you looking for, Carla Marie?
I don't have the recipe.
You're not chilling it either?
What are you talking about? I know the instructions. I don't have to mix it. I'll just shake her up. It's got some kind of liqueur in it.
Jen and Lisa, thank you very much for your gifted subs and pushing us over, along with Seattle Cocktail Club. Thank you very much for pushing us over the edge. Tacoma Swifty as well. We have hit hype train level 5.
The recipe will be at Seattle Cocktail Club soon, and then I'll be able to tell you what it is. I love that it's green.
A couple things we are going to talk about today, though. Home improvement, not the show, but we could maybe
I wish it was the show.
Do a reality show here. Carla Marie admits she was wrong.
I don't know if I'm going to admit I was wrong or if I did, but I don't recall.
You will. Oh, you will.
I'm not going to.
When should you retire? That
Yesterday.
Is from the fact that Serena Williams just announced that she's going to retire after the U.S. Open.
I didn't know that. How
Yeah.
old is she?
How old? In her 30s. I don't know. It is funny. There's a meme going around that says basically the same thing, but it's funny when you're watching professional sports and the second they hit 30, any professional athlete, it's like a miracle that they are walking on the field. The way that the announcer's like, oh my God, did you see that? And he's 32 years old. He's basically dead. I can't believe he's still breathing. It's incredible.
Oh,
Serena's in her 40s? Get out of here. She looks phenomenal.
So I was looking at the entire roster of the Seahawks.
Yes.
And looking at because it has their birth dates. And I
Mm.
was dying seeing all of the 2000s in
Yeah.
there. But there are 2 players and me that are over 30.
Just 2?
Yeah.
That's actually pretty low.
There's a 31 and a 35-year-old.
Because usually,
I don't think there was I have it in the room.
I feel like if you're an offensive lineman, but just because you're just supposed to be huge, I feel like you can play a little longer, maybe to your mid-30s. Kickers can go till they're like 67.
Well,
Tom Brady can play till he's 100.
Oh, I take that back because some people were born in 91. Maybe I'm thinking about the amount of people born in the 80s. Maybe that's what it was.
Oh, yeah, those are relics. If you're born in the 80s, I mean...
There's literally one player older than me. That's it.
If you're born in the 80s, you should have a bronze bust at your high school just to celebrate the fact that you're still alive. Also, for the record, I was born in the 80s. Let's see. Lineman. My brother says lineman seems odd to be older. They have to take a ton of heavy hits.
But they're not running.
Offensive linemen, actually, yes, they bump their heads a lot, but it's actually a lower impact than like a running back because oftentimes they're not getting like a running start. You're just grappling with this giant human in front of you. All right, let's take the shot, Carla Marie.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers to being born before the year 2000.
Woo-hoo.
Thank you, Seattle Cocktail Club, and thank you to everyone who supported the stream. Woo. You look great.
I can't put it down before I remember.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not allowed to before I swallow.
Why?
Because people do this. But
Yeah.
I can't do that.
No, but I'm not always done by the time it hits
well, then
the
you gotta
table,
wait.
But it's close.
No.
I'm not going to take shot advice from Shot Marie over here, from Struggle Marie. Speaking of Struggle Marie, we're going to skip over the home improvement for 1 second because this thing that I want to get into is pretty quick. So if you listen to the Morning Show podcast, you know that we play games every single day on the Morning Show podcast. We play on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We play 2-second tunes. And Tuesday, which is today, and Thursday, we play a game called Cover Lovers. And if you've played with us, which a lot of people in this chat have, you know that we usually record those ahead of time. Right? That's the only thing that we do. We could do that 3 weeks in advance if we want to. Now, that brings me to last week. When I was doing what I do, which is preparing all of those games, right, getting all the clips ready, and I put a lot of time and effort into this. I put a lot of thought into the clips that we put on our games. And I was so excited because I had this one clip, and I was like, this is going to be a lot of fun to play. And Carla Marie let me have it. She was like, there's no way we can put that clip in this game. No one's going to get it. It's so hard, so stupid, blah, blah, blah. Can't do it. Find a new one. She actually found the replacement clip herself, actually. Now, I bring that up because that clip aired today.
Did you put it in the podcast?
We did ragtime covers.
So fun.
And I basically put an outtake at the end because as we were talking to today's contestants, I said, hey, you know what? I want to give you the overtime clip that you guys wouldn't have gotten to just to have fun. I have this clip already. I'm probably never going to use it again.
So you purposely put this in there to prove me wrong.
I put the clip in, and not only did both of them get it, but then I got 2 text messages, one from each of my brothers saying they also wanted me to let you know that they got the clip today.
Well, they could have texted me. I don't believe you.
And I know today's game was hard, but I want to hear from everyone that listened today if you got that clip. And I'm going to play it in a second. Looks like Lenny from Queens got it as well. Now, the clip.
Now everyone's going to get it. So
this is the clip.
Because Lenny just said what it is.
Well, it doesn't matter. There we go. For the mailman said he got it.
So the Vicky Vitz was the one playing the game on the podcast this morning.
There we go.
Okay.
And that, for if you didn't get it by now, that the Wellerman Sea Shanty is what that song was. Okay, I got to turn it down real quick before we get.
We're going straight to jail
I
this
don't-
week. We
I
didn't
don't
even
wanna
check. Have we checked the other day?
What?
If we're on our way to jail yet?
Twitch jail? It doesn't. No, it would. I think notify us
It
because
would
you get 3 strikes.
Yeah,
before
but you can check our strikes.
I'll check right now. It does. It doesn't
So-
take you away right away. Hopefully.
My complaint with the clip was everything we do is like songs that are on the radio, essentially, right? Songs that have been on the radio at some
We've done
point.
Baby Shark before.
No, we haven't.
I guarantee you we've done Baby Shark at some point.
No, we haven't.
Let me check. Oh, hold on. Let me go to.
So that was my complaint. Okay? That's all. Like even the TikTok songs, radio plays it to be cool. They're not playing sea shanties. Because everyone that listens to us somehow found us through the radio, except for like
That's not
5 people.
All right, copyrights on your channel. You have 0 copyright strikes on your channel. Well, we'll see what happens after today. If you accumulate 3 copyright strikes, your account may be terminated.
What a word.
We should. I was actually thinking about this the other day, mainly because I was watching the Amaranth interview that she did
Yes.
with Anthony Padilla.
Yeah.
She talks about how she's been banned from Twitch like a number of times. I think 5 times.
We should do something to get banned.
Well, I don't think we should do that necessarily, but I do think we should maybe like once or twice a month, and it doesn't have to be scheduled. We can just do it. Go on YouTube, do a live show. That way we can. And I just saw
I'm in.
NK Mornings. They're on YouTube right now too, as they stream on Twitch.
But we can't do both at the same time.
But I think we should try it. A completely separate stream on YouTube, just so that we know how it works properly.
Maybe
and
a
like,
Wednesday?
I don't know. And again, it doesn't have to be scheduled. We can just be like, hey, you know what? We got nothing to do. Let's play a game on the YouTubes.
Yeah.
You know, maybe on the Facebooks, just to see what we got
We
going
need to
on
hire
there.
an intern. I know we say it all the time, but I want to be
But
able to pay them. But
what would
we
an
can't.
intern do?
Be able to be like, oh, also, we're going to take this content and make it a YouTube short, a reel, and TikTok. Like, that takes hours.
It does take a long time. That's actually one of the things we're going to be talking about when we do this panel next week in Chicago, is taking content that you do through video and repurposing it in all these other platforms and channels.
Which we're not good at, to be honest. So maybe they should take us
No.
off the panel.
Well, no, we're good at other things.
Oh, all right.
Sean Tempesta, who's going to be on that panel with us, phenomenal at it. NK Morning's actually very good at it as well.
Charity Gaming said you can stream to multiple live streaming services at once. Yes, you can.
Yeah,
100%.
the functionality is there.
We legally can't because we are Twitch partners. So Twitch, once you become a Twitch partner, you can't take this and put it out to somewhere else at the same time, but you can repurpose it.
But here's the thing. I don't think we're big enough that Twitch is, like, they're not monitoring it.
No.
And no one's going to complain.
I think it would be a slap on the wrist. Let's just
Maybe.
do it.
Okay, I can do that
Right
for
now.
Thursday.
Put it on.
Well, no, I have to, like, set things up.
No,
on it.
do it.
You do it. Tough guy. But yeah, there are benefits to being a Twitch partner, which is why we are at that level, and we've tried to make it there. But there are also things you've got to do to play by the rules.
And if we get big enough on YouTube, we can request to be demoted by Twitch, essentially, and you get lesser than partner, but then you could be other places.
That's fair.
That's what David Pacman does.
Jason, good to see you in the chat. Shuttle bus driver Jason.
Hey, okay, so I didn't admit I was wrong because I don't think I was. Just saying.
You were so wrong. You were so unbelievably
I was
wrong.
so wrong because I said no one was going to get it. I should have said most people won't get it.
Actually, it seems like most people did get it. And this is what Carla Marie does all the time. And I guarantee you can go back into all of the videos and podcasts that we've done. So this is classic Marie. Classic Marie here.
Oh, I love that song.
Carla Marie found out that she shouldn't have peanuts. She's allergic. All of a sudden, Carla Marie, listen. All of a sudden,
3 years ago.
Carla Marie, 3 years ago, Carla Marie found out she couldn't have peanuts. All of a sudden, Carla Marie goes on a peanut hating spree. No one should be eating peanuts. It's bad for us.
No, it's not bad. You can have peanuts.
Then
You can
Carla
have
Marie
all the
finds out
peanuts.
she's not supposed to have a ton of dairy. All of a sudden, no one's supposed to have milk. No one's supposed to have milk.
Okay,
no, Carla Marie,
can I defend
a doctor
that
told
rebuttal?
you that you
No,
were not
no.
supposed to have milk.
Before I found out I was allergic to dairy, even if you read the whole 30 book, we as humans are the only species that drinks another species' milk.
Carla Marie is the biggest.
Thank you, Charity Gaming. You know what? You win Viewer of the Day.
Carla Marie should be known as Projector Marie. whatever Carla Marie feels, everyone is supposed to feel.
Okay.
No one knows that clip. Take it up. No, you didn't know the clip and you were angry about not knowing the clip.
Because people have been saying that the games are too hard and no one's signing up. And whose job is it to schedule people?
I would actually say that clip may have saved that game.
Okay.
Because so many people knew it. They're like, oh, I could probably play Cover Lovers. Nick NYC. I'm literally eating cottage cheese as I'm watching this because I'm tired of eating egg whites or eggs in the morning. Cottage cheese and salsa. Try it out.
Don't have cheese. There's a gluten-free pancake you can have. Ricky knows what it is, but she's not in here. It's a great pancake.
No one should be eating regular pancakes. We all need to eat gluten-free pancakes.
So I'm a little Irish elf now. Sea shanty song got to your head, it sounds like.
No one likes the Wellerman.
No, I love that guy.
Oh, man.
Oh, Birch Bender. So Nolly knows.
What is Birch Benders?
That's the pancakes.
Everyone needs to have Birch Bender cakes. No one's allowed to have pancakes. Birch Bender's the best. If you're not having Birch Bender, do you think they would pay for this spot? If this was their commercial?
B-Delps, I was just thinking of the same thing.
What?
Anthony sounds like when Andrew makes fun of Scotty on the Serial Killers podcast. But no, and Andy does, and he's like, he's scared. He does like
this.
Cartman.
You and Scotty have a lot of, and I know you make fun of Scotty a lot, and he makes fun of you. You guys are very similar. You guys, the second you don't like something, no one else is allowed to like it.
Get him on the horn.
You're just, it's unbelievable.
Do we put him on the horn on here or on here?
He won't answer if I call him from here because he won't recognize the number. Yeah, Bitch better recognize.
He's going to call me Carla.
Yeah, he does that on purpose, though.
I know.
Also, I would love to go for some pancakes right now.
Make it. Oh, no, wait. Scotty, don't say anything yet. Wait, I had to hang up. Oh, he said hello. Why is my Bluetooth not connected?
You should be able to connect now. Searching for Bluetooth.
So Scotty B is a part of Elvis Duran in the Morning Show. Him and Andrew from Elvis Duran in the Morning Show have a podcast called Serial Killers. Scotty B has worked at Z100 with the show for like 28 years.
I think he's somehow older than the show. Like, he's been at Z100 longer than...
There he is. Diner pancakes are so good.
Give me some chocolate chip pancakes with some strawberries.
Sam Disneyland. She's not in or from Disneyland. She said breakfast meetup.
Hey, it's Scotty B, producer.
I thought I was going to say his phone number. Michelle, can you make some cool fancy pancakes and send them to everybody?
Pancakes don't travel well.
No.
Like, we've ordered pancakes for delivery.
We've had so many pancake conversations on the show because I eat them with my hands. Who was I just telling this to? Oh, I guess I can share
No one
this.
should eat pancakes with forks. You should have to eat them with your hands because that's how cavemen ate, and we have to be natural and eat our grain-free, gluten-free pancakes with our hands.
One of the things
and then wrap them in lettuce.
Ew, no. One of the things I ask players after practice, I do like a stupid quick question for them, and I won't give you the results because I'm not supposed to do that yet because I'm not supposed to tell you what I did, but I did pancakes or waffles.
Yes.
And I was having a conversation with one of them, I was like, oh, I just use my hands and I eat it. And they were like, me too. So.
See, one football player does it, so everyone should do it, like me and this football player.
Oh,
now,
Fred the mailman. I just had pancakes at Grumpy's Cafe, that spot I met you guys for breakfast in Cleveland. It was so good.
Oh, nice. There's a Grumpy's food truck over here. Not too far.
Is it yours?
I wish it was. Now,
you'd be terrible at owning a food truck.
I would be. Let's see. What was the poll?
You know what I did this morning? I was reversing and I knocked over somebody's garbage.
What?
The food truck.
What?
I had to make a U-turn because it's garbage day and the garbage truck takes up the whole street. And I couldn't see the little compost bins that someone had in my reverse camera. And I was like, oh, what was that? And I realized I knocked over their bin. So I had to get out, pick them up because I'm not an asshole. So that was how my morning started.
Nice. Going back, we've got a reverse on the list.
Look at that. Nope, 56%. I am correct. Most people did not know that song.
You said nobody. You said nobody's gonna know. Going back on the list, so we did. Carla Marie admits she was wrong because she was. She won't admit it, but she was wrong. And the fact that she won't admit
shocked
it. What?
That I those people got it.
So will you admit that you were?
Got it.
Will you admit that you were wrong?
I was wrong.
Okay, thank you. Done. Now back up the list. We've got home improvement.
No, it's not home improvement. I wouldn't even use that word.
What was the laugh they used to do on Home Improvement? Tim the Toolman Taylor?
I know what you're saying, but it's like, wah, wah, wah.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah. Like a bark, like DMX.
It was like DMX before DMX. First time chat from, no, I'm not going to say the name, but hello, welcome to the chat. All right.
I'm sure they'll be here for a long time. So yesterday.
Carla Marie did a very good job yesterday of doing like homeowner things because the Wi-Fi went out first. And we talked about this on yesterday's stream. Thankfully, the internet itself didn't go out. It was just the Wi-Fi router. And we use an Ethernet cable to get this show up. So that worked. Everything else, though, like the screen behind us didn't work. Our phones didn't work. Nothing.
I was troubleshooting for like 8 hours.
And it worked. And you actually fixed it.
I troubleshot yesterday. And I did fix it. I figured it out. I had to like change our Wi-Fi. Someone 100% hacked into our router and changed our Wi-Fi name is what I'm convinced happened.
But how else would it just randomly reset?
I don't know. Because it reset to like the original name. So that was like kind of comforting. But I still think someone did it. So I had to go back in and change everything and whatever. So back up and running there. But in the middle of all of that, I go out front to water our garden, like I always do. And I turn on the water, and I'm like, well, I don't remember seeing that. Maybe it's just the leak coming from the hose nozzle at the top. But what was happening was water was dripping behind the siding of our house. So the hose is connected to the siding, and then the siding ends, and there's concrete. That's just like whatever. But there's water coming from behind the siding, and I'm like, that doesn't seem right. So I take a video really quick and I send it to my parents. I'm like, this isn't normal. So the second I do that, I'm like, let me go look at the wall inside the house. Because if the water is coming behind the siding, I wonder what's going on inside the house. Now, mind you, this is kind of on the side of our couch where the cat toys are, where there's a giant tree plant, like no reason for either of us to ever be there. And I look and I see that the bottom molding of the wall inside the house is like buckled out.
It's like warped a little bit, yeah.
And I'm like, no, what do? I said, my dad's like, call a plumber ASAP as possible. And
he didn't say that.
He just said ASAP. But I was like, okay, great. Really? Like, I don't do, like, I've never called a plumber in my 34 and a half years of living. Never had to do this. So I'm like, all right. So immediately I'm like, well, who do I call? Oh, Beacon Plumbing. Because they were on the radio.
Quit freaking,
call Beacon. Those were always their commercials. So I get on the horn with Beacon, and Bill is like, this guy named Bill, he's like, oh, it's your hose bib is cracked, and blah, blah, blah. You have to cut a hole in your wall. And I was like, well, I can't do that. And he goes, I know. I got you. And I was like, oh, okay. So within like an hour and a half, this guy named Will, not the same person, and Storm come from Beacon Plumbing, and they're like, yeah, your pipe is definitely cracked before looking at anything. So we had to turn off the water. They start doing their things, cutting a hole into my living room wall. And he's like, literally, look. He's like, watch. And he showed where it went from the wall where it was dry to the wall where it was wet. He's like, it's just solid.
It was like not crumbling yet, but it was close to that. Like that's how wet it was.
So luckily, there's no mold, which is huge. But there is currently a hole in my living room wall. They replaced the hose bib. Also
bib like a bib?
BIB is how it's spelled,
oh, okay.
But it's just basically it's not like a whole pipe. It's just the part that like you would essentially connect your hose to. That's called the hose bib. Things I learned yesterday. Also learned we're supposed to do something to the water tank and like flush it out.
Yeah, all those
check the
things.
He
I
was
don't know
like,
anything
he
about.
literally said to us, "I'm going to teach you some education today," and it had nothing to do with what he needed to do. He was like, "I'm going to show you to do this and this and this."
Yeah, to protect your home for the future. Really, I mean, the
Oh my god, so nice.
what they were able to do and the way that they did their work and everything, it was unbelievable. Like, and this isn't a spot or anything for Beacon Plumbing, but they did a phenomenal job. The thing that I was wondering, so I'm like observing everything that they're doing. Why? I don't know. I'm never gonna cut a hole in sheetrock or anything like that. But I want, and there's got to be a YouTube channel. I just want to learn like the basics. I want to learn like how to not sound like an idiot when a plumber does come to your home.
Like I could have called him and like, I think my water bib broke.
Like I don't need
hose bib.
I don't necessarily need to learn the things that they do because I don't have like the tools and all of that. But I would just like to learn how to communicate properly and not sound like an idiot.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a lot of money. I wasn't expecting to swipe on the card yesterday, but I'm just keep telling myself, yay, points. I can fly to see my family. But and wait, here's the best part. A lot of money and there's still a hole in my living room wall that needs to be patched up.
It's a pretty big hole.
So there's a hole we put like metal baskets in front of it so the cats can't get in the hole.
Well, yeah, it has to aerate a little bit.
So there's a fan there.
Jess from Minnesota said, "Dad advice from Bo on TikTok. He covers a lot of that stuff." You know who I did start following, and I don't get on TikTok every day.
I try
mainly because that is the only form of self-control that I have. Is like I can stop myself from going on TikTok. What I can't stop myself from is being on TikTok once I'm there.
Yep.
But like 2 weeks ago, I got into like, I would even call it home improvement TikTok. I got into like cleaning TikTok. And there was a janitor guy who shows you all of his tricks to being a janitor.
A custodial engineer.
I think his tag actually has janitor. I think he calls himself a janitor. So I'm just going by what he's telling me. And there are so many cool tricks and tips in the cleaning world.
Well, let's share it. What is it?
I'll look it up as I follow this Bo. Was it Bo the dad?
Cleanup guy?
Let's see. I'll tell you.
You like the garden guy.
I hate the garden guy. I hate the garden guy. Okay. So I didn't know how many people knew this garden guy. And I guess he's got a bunch of followers. He kind of looks like me when I had long hair, which is why I hate it even more. But I don't hate what he does, and I'm sure he's a phenomenal person. I hate the way in which he does his videos. And I'm gonna do an impersonation of Garden Guy on TikTok. And if you've seen even one of his videos on your For You page, you're gonna know who I'm talking about.
It's crazy because I have a garden and I haven't even seen this. I search garden things.
Hold, please. Are you ready?
Oh, where are you doing?
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Is this how the video starts? I don't know what's happening.
Do you ever end up with cucumbers that you can't use? Well, I'm going to show you what to do with them. First, you take the cucumber and you chop it up. Then, you put it in vinegar. And then, you put it on your roof. And then, you wait 4.5 months and you'll have one more cucumber. Follow for more tips.
First of all, you start changing things on the TV. I'm sorry.
Oh, did I miss it? Was Cucumber Guy here?
Oh, yeah, he was here.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Yeah, there is a lot of that on TikTok. But it's mainly men that do that.
Thank you. So everyone knows who I'm talking about.
Oh, my God.
I'm actually out of breath. I don't know how that guy does those videos.
Yeah.
Cucumber Man. He's good. All right, so let me find the cleaning guy now. I'm actually tired.
I'm so sweaty. I need to dry my hair yet.
Okay, TikTok. Here's your.
Okay, wait.
Luckily, I'm only following 100 people.
Wait,
Clean that up. Is the account? Did someone say that?
I follow one on Instagram about cleaning, actually.
I think someone.
We don't need to clean. We need to fix.
Clean that up. So, third generation janitor and clean freak.
Huh.
Sharing cleaning tips, tricks, and hacks. He's got a great page, 1.4 million followers.
But he's not teaching us how to change our water tank thing.
No,
Okay.
he's not.
That's Bo the dad or something.
Okay, so let me look up Bo.
Someone said clean that up. The other one I follow on Instagram, not TikTok, is Go Clean Co. And it's a woman who does all kinds of cleaning tips. I found a bunch of stuff from her that I've started implementing, though. You wouldn't believe it, but I have.
Oh, I have heard of that guy on YouTube. Dad, How Do I? The channel.
Can I tell you how many times a week I do that?
At what point in your life do you stop doing that? Like, obviously, if you don't have parents, you can't do it.
I think that's when.
But is that something a parent has to deal with forever? Like, you're 90-something years old, you just want to be left alone, and your stupid 50-year-old kid calls you. It's like, hey, Mom.
60-year-old kid.
Hey, Mom, how do I do this?
100%.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Truly, yesterday, I was texting my parents. I'm like, how much is this going to cost?
Yeah.
Blah, 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 whatever. And then my mom said something that was like, we'll get a quote first or whatever. I was like, Mom, what? I'm like, they're literally I called her and she's like, oh, hold on. I can't hear. I'm like, Mom, I need you to answer me right now. They're walking back to the house. What do you mean get a quote first? She's like, oh, I meant for the wall to get repaired. I'm like, I got to go. Goodbye.
I think, well, and that's one of the things with plumbing issues.
Yeah, you can't fuck around.
And this might be why they can charge so much. It's also, I was talking to someone at the gym yesterday, telling them I had like problems with plumbing and stuff at home. And that sounds weird. They're like, oh, it must have cost an arm and a leg, blah, blah, blah. I was like, you know what? Here's the thing. That is such a unique skill now. Like, less and less people know how to do things around the house. Mm-hmm. You got to move over this way, Carla Marie. What are you doing over there?
Stretching my leg.
And normally, as opposed to calling like a contractor, right? If you're doing construction in your home, you can shop around. You've got time normally. Mm-hmm. With a plumber, they need to show up immediately.
ASAP as possible.
You never call a plumber ahead of time. It's always like, hey, there's shit all over my bathroom because my toilet is backing up, or there's water coming out of my wall. Like, it's things that have to be done right away. So I don't really have a problem with how much plumbers charge. And it is funny, though, because you said you asked your parents how much it should cost.
They were wrong.
And I've done that with my parents, too. Like, oh, how much does this cost for when I was looking at homes and stuff like that? And when you live in the burbs, you forget how much more expensive the city is.
I would say everything needs to be times 3.
Yeah, basically.
Like that, and that's...
Getting something done in North Arlington, New Jersey, or Ridgewood, New Jersey is significantly cheaper than Seattle, Washington. Or Dallas,
or
Texas,
New York City.
Or New York City, yeah. Exactly. Plumbers can charge a lot because you generally can't wait.
Yeah, I was not about to wait for that. So now I got to wait for the hole in the wall people to call me.
Yeah, thankfully that's not a rush, so.
Well, it is. And I might have them do some other things while they're here.
And if it was like a small hole, I could actually like I've done that before, mainly because I learned how to do that. This was actually fun.
I think we can figure it out.
I had a party when my parents were in Lebanon. My parents took my brothers. I was taking summer classes at Seton Hall, so I didn't get to go with them. It was my between freshman and sophomore year. So at that point in your life, like your first summer back from college, you're still friends with like your high school friends. So you can throw pretty big parties normally. And I was able to get my cousin Alex to go to a liquor store with me, and we bought 2 kegs and a bunch of cases of beer. And what I would do almost every single day after that was I would go to Bottle King, which is a liquor store in, I don't know if it's national, but it's definitely in Jersey. And because I already had a keg in my hand that I bought from them, I would be able to swap it out and they wouldn't ID me, even though I was 18 years old. So fast forward to one of the last parties I had for like the 3 weeks that my parents were gone. One of my friends put a hole in our wall downstairs. 2 of my friends got into an argument. The other one punched a hole in the wall. And I was like, oh, no, this stinks. And I didn't know what to do at the time. I was 18 years old. So I called my Uncle Nick, who does a lot of stuff around the house. So like worked with my grandfather as a construction person. I was like, listen. And Nick is also the uncle you could go to when you're in trouble.
Yeah.
And you know that you're going to be safe. So I called him up and I said, Nick, also the only uncle that I call by his first name. I don't say like uncle or amma in Arabic.
Why not?
I don't know. He was always younger, and it was Nick and Nuha. We would always call
My
them.
nieces called me Aunt Carla, and I was 8.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I remember calling him and saying, hey, this is what happened. There's a hole in the wall I need to fix before my parents get here in 3 days, basically. He's like, all right, I'm going to take it to Home Depot. You're going to do it, and I will walk you through every step. I'll show you what I have to buy, all of that stuff.
All right.
And we did it, and he showed me, but it was only a hole
but
like
what's
that
the difference?
big.
Everyone in here is saying we can do it. It's like
No, I'm sure we could, but
it's like 2 by 1.
We've
by
got
2.
to cut like a piece of sheetrock to put over there. I didn't have to do that with this hole.
Well, they cut it at.
I don't know. Does Home Depot or Lowe's, do they pre-cut sheetrock?
You were telling the story. You weren't seeing this. The whole chat was like, you guys can do this. Just go live. We'll help you.
I understand we can. I don't think we have the time in the next week to do that. That's actually the biggest problem. As we're getting ready to go to Chicago and...
Maybe I can do it while you're doing stuff.
We'll see. Sheetrock cuts pretty easily with a knife. Yeah, I saw them cut it out with a knife yesterday. So what's the smallest...
All right, we're doing it.
What's the smallest size of sheetrock one can buy?
This is it. Do we know it? And here's the thing. So this
a complete 4x8, but that's like a lot of waste. Oh, you can buy a smaller board. Okay.
They won't cut it for me at Lowe's. We're not going to Home Depot. We're going to Lowe's.
And
Home Depot does not support the LGBTQ community, so I refuse to go there.
I don't believe any major corporation does a good job of supporting the LGBTQ community.
Outwardly do not.
Let's see. Some places you have scraps you can get at a discount. I do want everyone to know there's the other thing that I'm worried about with this specific piece of the wall is it's on a corner. It's like literally it goes right up against the next wall.
No, there's a space.
Go check it out. There's really not.
Where do you get scrap? Now you guys are saying way too much. There's a little bit of a space.
That's what the wall looks like now. I installed those cages. I think I did a pretty good job. Pretty flush with the wall so that cats don't go into the wall and wreak havoc.
Oh, call him again.
Call who?
Oh, Andy and I are eating. I can't rudely answer in a restaurant. Scotty. And then Andy said, he is watching you now on Twitch and gets it.
Understands Twitch? Is this the first time Scotty's watched Twitch?
I hate this guy. We're going to call him in a second. I don't even remember what. Oh, I remember. But let me just say something. So yesterday I was talking to my friend Hannah, who's coming to training camp today with Anthony, about the whole issue. And she's from Wisconsin originally. She's like, you know what's crazy is if I was home, she said for her, if I was home and something happened like that or whatever, I have a million people. Do it. I was like, the amount of money, time, and stress I have spent on a brand new home, right? Where like things don't need to be fixed. Just if I had my family nearby. Even like gardening, I'm FaceTiming my mom, like showing her, I'm like, what? She's like, nope, go deeper, no, less dirt, whatever. Like, it's all these things that you don't really get when you buy your first home in an area where your parents can get. And I think that that was, remember I cried on the air, like that was the first time after living here for 3.5, 4 years that I truly felt homesick.
Yeah.
When I was like buying the home and I was like, but my parents aren't with me to tell me if it's a good decision. And like, yeah, I know you don't need that. I'm a full adult. But like, I was like, my sister had that, whatever. Yeah. So like, there's every moment like this where you're like, can you just come here and tell me if I'm going crazy? Blah, 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 whatever. What the hell's going on behind us?
I didn't say that we could have ads.
Oh. I said it to monetize.
On our background video? How many people do you think are watching this?
We're running it every day. It's a 2-hour video.
The amount of money that we would get from Google.
I didn't think it was going to be on.
For this.
What is it?
Is like
Grease Monkey. We're going to get our oil change there.
0.3 of a cent for that.
Well, we need all the help we can get right now.
And who are these people?
Skip ad.
What?
Oh, it's a boob job commercial. Fitting.
Yeah, I can skip this. Hold on. Get out of here.
No, I think it was dermatology.
So this is the video, the Carla Marie and Anthony logo video that you thought needed ad placement.
Do you remember why we're calling him?
Yes.
Jen, you just put it on our playlist? Why?
There's no way.
Hello?
Scotty B?
Yeah. Dude, I don't answer the phone when I'm at a restaurant. It's rude.
Well,
okay,
what are you eating?
I don't know that you're at a restaurant. What are you eating?
I text you. I'm eating sushi. with Andrew.
Oh no way!
You eat
What?
sushi? I am shocked.
Yeah, I feel like you're not a sushi guy.
Oh no, I'm totally a sushi guy.
I am.
What are you guys doing? What is this?
This is the show that we do 3 days a week.
I thought it was recorded.
That's the
Turn that off. I can't. It's on delay. Cut it out, Andrew. You're showing me your thing.
That's the podcast. That the morning show podcast is Monday through Friday, just a podcast, just like you do with serial killers. This is live.
Right.
Hi.
Do people pay for this? You make money?
Yes, you
Well,
can.
it is free, but people can also choose to subscribe and support the channel, which there's like a whole mechanism built into Twitch that makes it kind of fun to do that.
And do they get a little extra if they do that? Like, do you flex for them?
Yes. It's basically
Sweet.
OnlyFans.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so the reason we were calling you, Anthony can explain it.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So would you say, Scotty, that you are an angry person?
No,
Okay, well,
I'm not.
Well, you're
There
wrong.
are things that people do that make me angry,
Okay.
but I'm not overall
Same.
an angry person.
Okay, that's fair. And the reason I bring that up is because we were talking about the ways in which Carla Marie gets angry and the fact that once Carla Marie decides that she doesn't like something, she is very much a no one's allowed to like this thing because I don't like it type of person. And
I'm with her.
And this is I'm so happy you said that. You have no idea because I was making fun of her kind of in a way that Andy makes fun of you on serial killers.
Someone called him out for it.
And it made me realize that you and Carla Marie are very similar. If you guys don't like something, no one else in the world should or could like it.
Damn right. Is there an example?
Carla Marie.
Well, he's not going to agree with this example.
Which one?
Milk.
Oh yeah, Carla Marie doesn't like milk, so apparently no one is allowed to like milk.
No, milk's not good for
Okay.
you.
Yeah, and I hate almond milk, so I think it's stupid.
See?
Okay, well, I
So
think
similar.
regular milk is
Here's another example of Carla Marie being Scotty B. Carla Marie B. B Marie. She found out 3 years ago that she's not supposed to have peanuts. She's allergic to peanuts. And ever since then, Carla Marie has been like this anti-peanut. No one should be. Peanuts are bad, and they make you inflamed, and no one should be having peanuts. And literally, if you asked her a day before she went to that doctor, she would bathe herself in Reese's peanut butters.
Okay.
Peanut butter cups.
Okay, but you're just giving food examples.
Yeah, but that's mostly what you guys get mad about.
I also don't understand how you just found out 3 years ago. What was happening before that?
True.
I had all kinds of joint pain. I was pooping myself, swollen stomach, all things like that.
Oh, but you weren't like EpiPenning.
No EpiPenning. I might now because I haven't had it.
So you had a different reaction to it.
Yes, yeah, different reaction. No.
Yeah, it was
So
more.
were you allergic? You were allergic to it, or are you intolerant to them?
So peanuts actually come up on both my tests, my intolerance test and my allergy test where they prick you. So peanuts and potatoes and coffee bean come up on all three, I believe, for me.
Got it. You know, when we worked together, I was intolerant of you, but now that we're not working together, I could take you in small doses.
And you know that's completely untrue.
Wait, Scotty.
Wait, what were you talking? You guys were talking about home improvement before?
Yeah.
Because I for the last time just painted my kids' rooms. And I thought it was a good idea, but I will never do it again. What a nightmare!
Painting is always a good idea before you start painting.
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
I thought it was going to be therapeutic and cathartic, and it was not. I wanted to take a hostage. I hated it so much.
Your back hurts, all those things. Yeah, a pipe burst. My hose pipe burst, and it flooded the wall.
Your hose pipe.
Yeah. The hose bib, it's called, and it flooded the wall, so they had to come and cut a hole in my wall. And everyone's telling us that we can repair the hole ourselves, but we're scared.
Yeah. Some things you can do yourself, and some things not. Like my neighbor asked me to come over and change a light bulb. I'm like, dude, what is the matter with you? You know.
Is your neighbor a 77-year-old woman that can't reach the lights?
Nah, he's just a lazy dude who doesn't want to do anything himself.
Wow.
You know, and it was like, that's all you do? You just unscrew the fixture and just put a bulb in? I'm like, yeah. You know, it's fascinating to me that there are so many people in this world that just really can't do simple tasks. And, you know,
You know what?
But
Millennials, it's getting worse.
let me
Gen
ask you
Z.
this. Let me ask you this, Scotty. If a plumber came in and cut, I would say, a 2-foot by 4-foot hole in your...
It's 2x1, but okay.
Okay, a 2-foot by 1-foot hole in your sheetrock. Would you feel comfortable patching that up on your own, or would you call someone to do it?
How prominently displayed is this area? I mean, is it behind the toilet, or is it right there where you walk in and see it?
In the living room.
It's in the living room, but there's a couch next to it.
I would probably try to do it first, and then make a mess of it, and then have to call somebody.
Okay.
But I had to do that for the painting room because I thought there was a nail head sticking out, and it wasn't a nail head, and I banged it in, and I knocked a giant hole in the wall. So I did. I mean, I fixed it to the best of my ability, and I said, it's behind the bed, screw it, so it's not awful, but I'd probably try to do it first. Yeah.
Okay.
Now let me ask you this, Scotty. Why are you and Andy having sushi today? What are you guys celebrating?
Yeah, is this Sushi Killers?
It's weird because he just paid, and I don't understand. Like, was this some kind of a plot? Did you guys do this for me?
No,
so you would distract me, so Andy would pay? That was very nice of you.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, we're helping you out.
But what was the celebration?
Actually, I mean, maybe this is a birthday present. I'm not sure, but he says yes. He's shaking his head. But we just recorded an episode of Serial Killers, and every time we record, he misses his ride home. So he makes me drive him home. So maybe this is just repayment for all the times I drive.
Okay, so a combination of like paying you back for all those rides and your birthday, which was this past weekend. So happy birthday!
Yeah, I missed
because
you.
You know what a giant pain in the ass it is driving from the radio station to
Scott,
Jersey, and then me driving to Long Island from there.
The fact that you drive Andy home from New York City to Jersey City, then go back through the I wouldn't do that for literally anyone in my life. Maybe my mom.
Well, I like Andy. He's my boy. Even though, I'm kind of a dick to him sometimes, I genuinely like him. He's a good person. So I'll do anything for him.
There are two more things before we let you go.
Oh, geez.
The first is, obviously, we're on Twitch and we're live, so we have a chat that's going along and people are listening to our conversation. And we did mention that it was your birthday, and we have a birthday song that we play for everybody to celebrate.
Okay.
So hopefully you can hear this.
Oh, it's going to be a
Well, I mean, you're 362 days late.
No, what? Your birthday was 2 days ago.
362 days early.
Okay.
There we go.
So that's done.
And the second question.
Yeah, that was like legit the happy birthday song. So that's the song you play?
Yeah, it's like some Middle Eastern band.
Oh, I got it. Okay. That's sorry, next.
Wait, your birthday is right after Elvis's birthday.
The 6th.
Yeah.
Yeah, his is August 5th. I'm August 6th.
So why'd you say that we were early? Oh, for next year?
He just messed up.
I meant, yeah, for next year. I don't really do like do the belated stuff. If you missed it, you missed it. I don't care anymore.
Did Carla Marie text you on your birthday?
No, like yesterday.
No, she texted me the next day and said, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Happy birthday."
Wow, who?
And she texted me. She texted me when I'm sleeping. Don't do that.
That's weird. Did anyone from this show text you on your birthday and say happy birthday?
Most people did, yes.
No, on this show, the Carla Marie and Anthony show.
Oh no. Just no. On the actual day, no. You missed it. You're my friend.
No, you didn't text, and you didn't tell
I
me.
literally did. Hold on,
Well, he's checking. Scotty, I have been appreciating my I get a new shout out every episode, like by accident. It's really nice. Except when you tried to make fun of our merch store.
I didn't make fun of it.
Yeah.
It's closed anyway, isn't it?
Well, you can still wait, Scott. You literally responded to Anthony's text.
Oh my God! Look at this guy. Look! He's swinging baseball bats in the street and just threw something at a car.
Are you in Seattle?
New York City is out of control.
Well,
what?
Well,
I said, are you in Seattle?
It could be. I mean, like, there's this dude walking around asking for money and like swinging poles and shit around. Oh, sorry. Can I curse?
Yeah, you're fine.
So Anthony texted, "Happy birthday, loser! I love you" at noon on Saturday, and you said, "Thanks, pal." XO.
Oh, the cop doesn't even care. Yeah, I don't remember that.
Wow.
So why did I even care?
I'm not. So you will give people an attitude for not saying happy birthday on your actual birthday, but you won't remember the people who actually do text you. Interesting.
Well, the text just keep coming in fast and strong, and I just write thanks. I don't know who it is.
Okay, well, you know what? This has been fun. I got things to do today. We kept you on the phone for over 9 minutes. We were trying to see how long we can keep you on the phone for. People were voting in the chat. You win. We win.
Look, I appreciate you. I always appreciate you thinking of me. I really do.
Oh,
love you, man.
Love you.
And first of all, the only reason you knew it was my birthday is because on Facebook. That's all.
No, it's actually
Instagram. Instagram. I saw. No,
Hold.
I saved it in my phone now, but I saw your little Instagram birthday party.
Carla Marie is going to confirm this.
I might lie.
Carla Marie, what does that say in my actual calendar?
Scott Bowden birthday.
Huh.
Who's Scott Bowden?
Yeah, who is that guy? What an idiot.
Look at that, because I've got Elvis. Oh, I did miss a birthday this week, though. I missed Chris Peterson's birthday.
All right, no one cares.
Elvis,
love you, Chris
Scotty,
Peterson.
Here's the thing.
Chris.
Let me ask you a question. How many birthdays do you actually remember without looking at your phone, without looking at social media, other than your immediate family?
I remember,
do you remember
so many.
people's birthdays anymore?
I remember people from high school, and I'm like, how do I get this out of my head?
Yeah, there's a couple that are stuck in there. Like, I remember Jen Whaley's birthday because it's around mine. And it's June 20th, I believe. But I haven't talked to her in like 7 years.
I'll always remember my kids because we did it on purpose. Both of them are on days. One of them is 11/11. The other one is 5/5. So I'll never forget it. We scheduled those days, so I would never forget.
That's actually pretty great.
That's bizarre.
Although I feel like you shouldn't ever forget your kids' birthdays, but my dad probably forgets ours, so I can't really say anything.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyway, all right. I got to go drive to Jersey now. Sit in traffic.
Okay, tell Andy we said bye. He's stupid.
I will. You buy and you're stupid. Okay. Well, you guys have a wonderful day, and thanks for calling. Okay. Bye.
Okay, you look great. Bye. Listen to Serial Killers podcast, and if you're like, I don't feel like hearing people review cereal. They have a podcast that they also do weekly called Bowl Chat. It's all under the same channel. It is the sister podcast to Serial Killers, and it's a good time. It's the two of them.
Here's the thing. You know
I
what?
say they're like Eepert and Ropert. No, I do that all the time.
Here's the thing. You know what?
We gotta go.
I'm not going to promote their podcast here.
Why?
Not because I don't love them. I love them very much. But how much time do you think they spend promoting our Twitch or podcast?
Well, the episode, because I'm behind from when we went to Disney. I got so behind on all my podcasts. They were talking about how like they want to get more merch for themselves.
Yeah.
And Andy was like, no, I was talking to Carla Marie and Anthony on how we can do it. And Scotty goes, oh yeah, how's their merch store going? And he said it like we sucked.
See?
And I was like,
even though we've sent him free stuff.
And and here's the thing, every time I'm listening, I'm driving, so I can't then I forget to yell at them. So often I'll be like, hey Siri or whatever in the car, and I'm like yelling at them through text. But Scotty West Seattle, or actually, what is he in here as? Scotty West Seattle. When I went to text
Scotty Whips.
Scotty Whips. When I went to text Scotty B, happy birthday, I accidentally texted him and he was like, wrong Scott. I was like, oh, thank you.
Well, we do have to get out of here today. We can't stay on as long as we did yesterday because Carla Marie's got to get to training camp today.
I know.
And explain what you're doing because I'm actually going to, am I going?
I'm so nervous. So today is a double duty day. I haven't had to do this yet. So I have to get there by a certain time, film social videos with the players, and then I'm changing my shirt because you're only going to see the shirt in the social video. I haven't worn this one yet, but I can't really wear this navy on navy. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So then I'm going to change my shirt for when I run out to the field and just interact with the crowd and players during training camp.
Yeah, because you're like announcing things, right?
Yeah,
You're telling people what's going on.
Yeah, and it's supposed to rain today, so
maybe I won't go.
Yeah, gonna be a good time.
Do we have umbrella?
You'll be on patio. You have a thing.
Oh, thank God. I can't get wet. I melt.
So, and I gotta like fix my head and my face. So.
To who?
What? Oh, because you're still on Bluetooth.
Phone is still connected, and that's fucking.
That was weird. Double duty, huh? Good thing a plumber came yesterday.
Okay, who wrote that?
Psh.
Or you just been sitting on that the whole time?
Just sitting. I was waiting for you to stop talking.
Okay. Well, it's been fun.
Thank you seriously for hanging out with us. Thank you to everyone who supported the stream today and got us through Hype Train level 5. What did you just point at?
Scotty said we need a Seahawks Marie emoji. There is one.
There is, yeah. There's Carla Marie with a football somewhere. Let me put it in the chat real quick. Right? Where is she?
Where is it?
Supposed to be
Oh,
there.
it's there. Go.
Where? Oh, there's Carla Marie with a football. We'll put a bunch of her in there. Bam, in the chat on top of our screen right now if you're watching on YouTube. All right. We will see you on Thursday.
Peace out, Cub Scouts.
Peace.